Today is the 22nd of December. We are so close to Christmas. I always feel like when it gets this close to Christmas, it always feels like a bit surreal, but it's real. So as you can see by the title of today's video, I am back with another theatre review. So last night I was invited to the media night of Birmingham Hippodrome's Panto for this year, which was Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So the Panto is now open and runs until the 30th of January 2022. So it's still plenty of time to get tickets if you haven't already. If you've seen any of my other theatre reviews, you will know that I like to structure these with the same 5 questions just to give it a fair review. So with that being said, let's get into the review.
Since been about this big, so I love the Panto.
It feels so good and so magical to be back at the Hippodrome, to be back watching Panto. It's so fun, so silly, so bold and bright. It's just such the best feeling.
It's so beautiful and so
cool. Before we get into the questions, I just want to go through this bag and show you what we was given because it's just so cool. It's a canvas bag with the Birmingham Hippodrome logo on the front, but inside we have some goodies which I just thought let's just show. First of all, we have the Goldilocks and Three Bears programme. Again, if you've watched any of my other theatre reviews or musical reviews, you know that I love a programme to kind of go through and read about the cast and, you know, find out how the production was put together. There's always fun things to do, like little word searches and puzzles. So that was the first thing in the bag. I also had a bag of sweets, which was, I really shouldn't put this in my mouth because now I'm gonna have to chew it. We also got a bag of pick-a-mix. And then last, but definitely not least, this just made me smile so much. As it's Goldilocks and the Three Bears, we were given a big bag of porridge oats, which I just loved so much, and it really did make me smile. Okay, so we're gonna go through the questions. Question 1, have I seen this before? So I guess yes, but also no. Is it the first time I've seen a Panto? No, I've seen quite a few over the years, ever since I was a kid. So not my first time seeing a Panto, however, it was my first time seeing Goldilocks and the Three Bears. And I'm gonna be honest, I was really intrigued to know how they were gonna make a Panto out of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, because for me, growing up, I remember reading this book as a child. The story's really short, so I was like, how are they going to make it into like a full-on production? But they did, and they did it really well. Number 2 is plotline of the show. So we all know the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, but obviously this Panto takes it to the next level and beyond. In the stories, there are kind of 2 circuses, a good circus and like an evil circus. And somewhere along the line, the Three Bears actually get kidnapped and taken to the bad circus. So the story follows the Three Bears and all the adventures of trying to get them back to the good circus. And on top of that, throughout the actual show, you get to see all of these amazing real life circus performers performing right in front of you. Again, I don't want to say what performers you see or what you see, but like, seeing it in I don't know, like it's so weird seeing a circus and a Panto combine into one was something I'd never seen before. So the actual entertainment level was just next level. So question number 3 is highlight of the show. For me, there were too many. And maybe the biggest highlight for me was being back in the theatre at Christmas time watching a Panto. There's just something so magical and exciting to be there watching this huge production with the bright lights and the colourful sets and the amazing cast and the dancing and the singing. Like there's so many elements that just kind of just take your breath, and it's just like I kept having that like feeling like, oh my gosh, like we're back in the theatre watching these live shows. Like it was so incredible to be back there. Question number 4 is, do I recommend? 100,000% yes. This was such a feel-good show. The production was incredible. As I say, the staging, the lighting, the sound, the effects, the costumes, like it must cost thousands and thousands and thousands to put on, and hours and hours and hours and hours of work to put together. And you couldn't really tell. The cast on stage are incredible. They're super talented. They're super funny, super witty. The puppetry in this show, this production, blew me and P away. Like honestly, the animals were so incredible. They looked real on stage. Like, I feel like the animals alone could have been a show. Do I recommend it? Yes. If you've got tickets, you're in for a good time. If you're thinking about buying tickets, you should. And last but not least, how many stars out of 5 would I give it? Has to be 5. And do you know what? I'm actually even going to give it 6 because, as I say, everything about being back in the theatre was just so magical. And I think with a panto, the cast can often break character, which is always so funny and so nice to see. And when they did in this show, when they broke character, you could really tell that they were so happy and so appreciative to be there. And just, you could see how happy they were to see the audience enjoy themselves. So it's just like such a magical moment to kind of be a part of. And I don't know, I couldn't really, I've never felt that way before seeing the show. If you've got tickets, you're in for such an amazing show. I guarantee you'll have the best time ever. And also, you'll probably leave craving porridge. As always, I just want to say a huge thank you to Birmingham Hippodrome for inviting me along. I have so much pleasure and joy going to see live entertainment. It is one of the things that I love most in life. Some people love football, some people love going on holidays. I love going on holidays as well. But seeing live entertainment, seeing whether it's a musical, a play, a panto, a live band, there is something so magical and just gives me so much happiness and peace all at once. Thank you, Birmingham Hippodrome, for inviting me. It means the world. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and also comment in the box down below. Let me know, are you going to see Goldilocks and the Three Bears? Or if you're not, are you going to see any other panto around the country? The thing I love about panto is there are so many to choose from. You have like huge production ones like Birmingham Hippodrome, right down to smaller productions that you can probably find in like your local village hall, maybe a social club. So whatever your budget is, you can definitely find a show. And I highly recommend just to go along and support however you can, because you are guaranteed to have a fun time. Thank you for watching as always, and until next time.